Sound check, sound check. Okay, folks, let's do a share screen, share computer sound and video. And we're going to visit the Medical Group Management Association. This is a great organization for anyone involved specifically in clinic or practice management, where some of the very best career opportunities are now available in the healthcare world. You should be able to see my screen now, which is the website of MGMA. Well, let's make sure we're not in their maintenance window here. January 28th from 8 p.m. till midnight. Wow. Well, we will be done before the 8 p.m. That's interesting. Okay. I'm recording this on a Tuesday evening to use in the Blackboard Collaborate sessions each time we do those. You need to know about MGMA. Together, we can transform healthcare, they say. Tap into an expansive network of professionals and diverse resources to grow your career, influence change, and achieve your practice management goals. One thing I love about MGMA is the networking to find positions in clinic administration, to find positions in practice management, which can be very lucrative, rewarding types of positions. And for students, folks, they charge $35 a year to be a member of MGMA. I think that is extremely far-sighted of them to realize that their future is getting students involved now who want to be involved in managing these group practices, clinics, physician groups, and having great careers as a result. Let's play this little video to get you started here.
MGMA has a lot more, I think, member-driven activity than the other associations that I'm in. It's people just like us that have put together all the resources. It's other practice managers, it's other experts in the field that have built what MGMA is, that put on the conferences, that put together the books and the learning opportunities on the website. We are here, we're volunteering, we're grading each other's fellow papers, we're doing all of that stuff together, making our profession stronger.
In so many ways, the MGMA data helps me. Every time I'm looking at recruiting for a new physician, I look at the MGMA data to make sure that I have a competitive salary. I've used it to set our nurse practitioner and physician assistant wages. I use it to monitor our RVUs, our cost comparison. I can't speak enough to the multiple ways that MGMA has helped me be successful in my role as CEO of a healthcare organization.
I actually went through this certification process and got my certified medical practice executive, which was really vital to my career in establishing the credentials and credibility for other employers. So when I see somebody who maybe is a few years out but has a CMPE accreditation, it really kind of puts them up atop the resumes for me on what I want in a person.
MGMA advocacy efforts are very important for us as a clinic, for me as an individual, for the profession as administrators.
I think if you want to be in practice management, you have to be well educated and well versed in a number of topics, and I think joining MGMA is the way to do that. You get that access, you get those people, you have an opportunity to excel.
That's exactly my experience with MGMA. Membership benefits. As the premier association supporting the business of medical practice, MGMA combines the expertise of more than 55,000 members with industry-leading data to develop timely practice solutions. It really is a great organization. And as I said, you can join it very economically as a student to help yourself get started. The training and education resources are great. Connection magazine, that's MGMA Connection, staying current on hot topic issues, coding and reimbursement changes, for example, documentation changes, electronic health records, e-newsletters that come out weekly because things change that quickly. Yeah. Ask an advisor team. My practice manager here in the health system we're working with uses that all the time to just get a quick answer to something. Savings on just about everything. Once you're a member, you get savings on all of the revenue cycle solutions, benefit issues, scrub-in uniforms program, travel, and of course the conferences that are provided. And they're provided both locally and nationally. There are big national events, but also events in most states. Networking might be the most important piece, and that's where you simply make contact with people who help you in your career. They see an opportunity for you, they let you know about it, maybe they hire you. There's a directory that helps you make those connections. Tools and checklists, there's a whole library of tools to help you make sure you're doing things right in your own practice, your own clinic. Government advocacy, you can be involved in that and also benefit from their success stories. They've actually gotten some important things changed to the benefit of providers in their offices. Certification, the ACMPE credential has real power in our industry, so there's no question about that. Career resources like the job board and job notifications, you can actually set up a email notification whenever the job you're looking for is available. The member community, online member discussion groups, there are about 40 of them now in different specialty areas, and then actual industry data that you can use for your own practice. So you can join as an individual or an organization. As a student, probably you're joining as an individual, well, but not necessarily. I mean, if you're already working in a medical practice or clinic, it may be worth that practice's investment to pay your membership fee. But definitely once you're in a leadership role, your practice or your clinic will probably pay your dues for that. So there we go. Let me back up to the top here. One thing that's very useful is to just check the news and insights area. Whenever there's something new happening in healthcare, they're going to address it here for you. Here's coronavirus. Absolutely, it's in the news today, and it's already at the website at MGMA. Help to know how to deal with that. Health grades and MGMA analysis. Jackson Physician Search. One thing you're probably going to be doing is searching for physicians to hire. They can help you do that. There's Washington Connection. The latest stuff. Let's just say all the latest stuff appears right here on that main dashboard. All kinds of resources, things that you need to look up when you're managing a clinic or practice setting. Make yourself indispensable and make your practice invincible. Love that little description. Yeah. I actually have a daughter who is doing this kind of work as a practice manager now. Benchmarking success, screening patients for contagious disease. Data drives, very useful thing. Telehealth, how to help you set up telehealth in your own practice. Benchmarking is huge in healthcare. You can participate in the benchmarking activities of MGMA, and this gives you power, gives you what you might call evidence or leverage to accomplish the things that you need to accomplish for your own practice, perhaps as you negotiate with payers or perhaps as you negotiate with a hospital. Here's a physician fee schedule calculator, cost allocation report, RVU calculation tool. These are things that will be very hard to create yourself, but they're all right here. Accounts receivable dashboard, that's a very useful thing. You know, we're generating charges, but are we collecting? The next section covers the advocacy efforts. The hill doesn't have to be a climb if you can go straight to the facts. So powerful advocacy efforts, probably more successful than the hospitals or the home health people have been. And then the events, which is both educational and fun. I've been to a couple of these over recent years. The financial conference is taking place in Nashville, March 5th to 7th. and the Operations Conference in Phoenix, April 16 to 18. Guidance here on how to create a optimal business plan and telehealth services in your practice. Here's the professional coder preparation course, which they provide as well, and data to improve patient access. There's always something going on, but those are the two big conferences that come up: finance and operations, Nashville and Phoenix this year. Careers. Everybody is looking for a job. If you're in healthcare, you've got a job, but you're also looking for a job. This includes job descriptions and the actual positions that are available. You can search them here, gain access to 10,000 administrators today. So this is where you would find the best opportunities in healthcare practice management. Here's the certification. Certified practice managers earn on average $6,000 more than their non-certified counterparts. I'm surprised it's not higher than that. Let me actually just play this.
It's extremely important to be board certified through MGMA, because just as our doctors are board certified, we need to be board certified as well. It demonstrates the knowledge and the profession of what we're all about.
I actually went through the certification process and got my certified medical practice executive, which was really vital to my career in establishing the credentials and credibility for other employers. So when I see somebody who maybe is a few years out but has a CMPE accreditation, it really kind of puts them up atop the resumes for me on what I want in a person.
My apology. It appears we already saw that one. I'm sorry. It's just in two different places here. But definitely, if your goal is to manage a medical practice, meaning a group of doctors, a single specialty practice, a women's health clinic, any kind of clinic setting, you want to have this credential. It moves you right to the top of the pile. And then membership here. We've just got a few minutes left. I do a 20-minute presentation and then just stick around to see if anyone has questions. Members of the Heart of the Medical Group, foundation of the healthcare industry today, a growing coalition of leaders confidently advancing medical practice across the country. The benefits we already talked about. Let's actually click on join as an individual, which probably would be the way that you would join now. Students, $35. I love it that they do that. All right. There is a trial membership if you just want to do that to see what it's like. You certainly can do that. I don't think you need to do this as you start in college. I don't think you need to do that. But I think as you get closer to graduation, you definitely would want to do it if this is your, there's a faculty membership. I'm going to come back and check on that. I'm a member of ACHE, but not right now a member of MGMA, and I bet I could arrange that. That would actually be valuable. So check it out. Look at this website, which is mgma.com. It's mgma.com. See if you're interested. If you need a reference to join, I would be honored to do that for you. Anyone in one of my CSU classes, I'd be honored to support you in getting you into the organization. Consulting, yes, they have consulting services available. And once you're the expert, you can be a consultant through this organization. Yeah, but as you get started, don't face challenges alone. Get an organizational tune-up. They will come in and help you, and they'll help you do it at far less cost than you might expect if you were using an outside consulting firm. Yeah. Here's a quote to Open Door Clinics. I realize we couldn't have had all this success if it wasn't for your experience. Thank you, MGMA Consulting. I feel so assured of our increased probability of success. Specialized healthcare management consultants, personalized consultants, rich data. One of the best things is the benchmarking that you can get comparing yourself to other practices. Here's a Physicians to Women. Okay, this is a great name, by the way, Physicians to Women. Our MGMA consultant gave us the perspective we needed to isolate and correct our problems. We saw where and how to manage an effective plan of change. MGMA Consulting led the team to ensure the successful redesign of our emergency department call pay plan, created a vision, a strategy, secured the resources, and provided guidance. And that's Florida Hospital, which is a great big hospital that you might not think would need consulting help. But look, here they are going on record saying that, that MGMA helped them a lot. Let's look at the side here and make sure we didn't miss anything. Oh, you can request a chart audit too. You can have professional coders look at the charts and see if the documentation is where it needs to be, recommend improvements. I don't think we looked at Meet the Team. These are some of the leaders of this organization and their consultant role. Folks from all over the country. It doesn't matter where you're located these days. And I think that's about it, folks. MGMA.com. Check it out and see if you'd be interested in participating, particularly as you get near the end of your training. Oh, let's look at human resources quickly. What they do is they basically have a model of how you can set things up within your practice, including compensation and benefits, culture and engagement, the legal aspects. This is one of the reasons the doctors got out of owning their own practices. They just don't want to deal with all the HR and legal issues. Leadership development, lots of opportunities for that. Performance management, professional development, and recruiting and hiring. There's also risk management assistance. The whole compliance piece is so important to get right. Wow. Look at that. When ICE shows up at your clinic or hospital, wow. Right diagnosis, wrong patient. These guys can help you to manage in a way that that keeps you out of those troubles. There's a section here on operations management for practice efficiency and staffing models. Wow. It's been a while since I visited this website, and it is really improved and grown. One of the challenges these days is collecting. If you're involved in any kind of a healthcare setting right now, you know that's a big issue. So how do you improve the revenue cycle? They can help you do that. And how about it's time to pick a medical record system, electronic health records, or a business operation system for your practice? Well, they can help you do that. You don't have to research every program that's out there because they've already done that. It can also help you to meet the health information regulations, which is so important today. Okay. Well, folks, this is for a Blackboard Collaborate session. And what I'm going to do now is just end this recorded session and stick around for about another 20 minutes or so to see if anyone needs help, has questions or concerns. Or maybe if you have comments or questions about MGMA, I'd be happy to help you with those. Thoroughly enjoyed teaching this course. I've been with Columbia for a very long time. I'm actually one of the original 7 faculty members. We now have 600 faculty members, and I think about 30,000 students, but I'm one of the original 7, and I wrote many of the courses that you are taking. I do the updates on those every couple of years also. So I love CSU. I hope you feel the same way. I'll be quiet now and just see if anyone needs help.